Right now in Good Morning Northwest, after half a century with no answers, investigators identify a Jane Doe who was found strangled to death in Yakima. We have how they were finally able to identify her.
A healthcare company is suing the state of Washington, this over a law intended to help protect sexual assault survivors. Details coming up.
And summer means water activities, but many people don't have the right life jackets for their families. We have why it's important to be properly fitted.
And excessive heat is coming to all of our areas. We're going to be talking about 100s on the forecast. I'll tell you more coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Wednesday, July 3rd. And did I hear it correctly? Did Riley say hundreds?
I think she was saying that she keeps it 100 because she
keeps it
always
100.
does. We love Riley over here, so we'll send it to her now. Riley, did you say 100 degrees?
I did say 100s. We're looking forward to looking at our 7-day forecast. You won't believe it. There are hundreds over in a couple of days they start, but we are looking forward to that. If you can stay inside for those, I would highly recommend it because there's excessive heat coming across our entire region. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. I'm in for Josh this morning. We're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil Skycam. 60 degrees in the Tri-Cities right now, so it's pretty nice out there for 5 in the morning. We have sunny and hot conditions on the way. As I said, excessive heat coming this weekend and 100s on the way. Let's take a look at our first alert radar where we're seeing very clear skies, and that's going to be the name of the game for the next couple of days. Very clear and very dry over the next couple of days. Wind speeds right now mostly in Dayton and Ellensburg. That's where they're going to be staying. Temperatures in the 60s as we were talking about right now, and over the course of the day we're going to be getting quite warm. Upper 80s, lower 90s across the entire region. Have a great Wednesday. We have more about this excessive heat coming up in my full forecast, but for now I'll send it back to Jessica and Jill.
Thank you, Riley. After half a century without answers, authorities have finally identified a Jane Doe who was found strangled to death in a van parked outside a hardware store in Yakima back in 1977.
Over the past 47 years, authorities ran her fingerprints, dental records, and DNA profile through several national databases. But nothing worked until they tried forensic genetic genealogy. It's a technique that combines traditional genealogy research with DNA analysis.
It's also expensive and something the Yakima Police Department was able to do through a grant from the Washington State Attorney General's office. It's how authorities were able to identify the victim as 25-year-old Veretta John Gates, or Joni to her family.
Having a name is huge in finding out and figuring out who this person was. Call a profile of the victim to try to identify who they were with and who their killer might be.
It is still an unsolved homicide with a few details to go on. Police are now asking anyone who may have crossed her path in 1977 to reach out to them. A healthcare company is suing the state of Washington over a recent law intended to protect survivors of sexual assault.
Representative Gina Mossbrucker sponsored the law banning unofficial at-home sexual assault response kits. Opponents say these kits, which are sold over the counter, can't be used as evidence in court. And in the aftermath of rape or sexual assault, survivors should not be tricked into thinking they can collect evidence at home.
Lita Health is one of the companies that makes these kits. They've sued, saying everything in the kit is legal. So they say what the state is really doing is restricting Lita Health's free speech rights by banning them from marketing the package as a sexual assault evidence collection kit. The company says it's hoping to offer survivors more options in the aftermath of a crime.
Fire crews in Toppenish were called back to a fire that reignited yesterday after starting Monday afternoon.
It reignited in the 600 block of Linden Street in Toppenish, not far from US 97. Yakima County Fire District 5, City of Toppenish Fire, and the Yakima Nation Fire Management fought the fire. Officials told our crew on scene that it burned just over 4 acres and no structures were threatened at the time. Fire crews at the scene say the fire was human caused and started near a known homeless encampment.
With the 4th of July celebrations nearly are here and a heat wave coming this weekend, hitting the water across our region seems like a great idea.
But do you have everything you need, and is your life jacket the right fit? Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports how to make sure your family is ready for the water.
People who live in our region never need an excuse to get out on the water. But getting fit to be on the water takes more than just grabbing a life jacket and zipping it up. Scott Rapellis with Columbia Basin Dive and Rescue says life jackets aren't just for kids.
Everybody, and even adults. I'm 59 years old and I wear a life jacket still. So everybody out there in the water should have a life jacket on at all times.
But when it comes to life jackets, Rapellis says get the proper fit. That can mean all the difference.
You don't want the life jacket to float above your mouth, because if you do that, then you're going to float right here and you're still going to drown underneath the water. So this here doesn't go above her armpits, and that way when she's in the water, her head's going to be out of the water. So if you get ones for your kids thinking to grow into them, and they're real loose, they're going to float down the river with their head underneath the water and probably drown.
As to the right time to wear one, that's easy. Anytime you plan to be out on the water.
You'd be walking on the outside of your boat, on the edge or whatnot, misstep and fall in. I said bump your head and you're going to go out into the bottom. So it's always a good idea when you're on the boat to have a life jacket. And when kids are near the shore, when they're younger, under 12 years old or so, they should have a life jacket on when they're just near the water, because they can wander off and accidentally get in over their heads and the parents don't notice it.
Another thing to keep in mind, if you are drinking alcohol while out on a boat, make sure to have a sober skipper. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
9 people to take shifts in watching any children that may join you for the celebration. That's when it comes to water, things can change in an instant. And straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, the FDA has officially approved a new medicine to help treat Alzheimer's.
And it comes with a hefty price tag. We've got the details on how much coming up in your health headlines.
Next ET.
Sky's the limit, no rules.
Rihanna never-before-seen interviews from her showbiz start to her life as a mom. It's a special ET Vault Unlocked.
It's so good.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download our app. Want to do it even faster?
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Wow, still have 5G here too. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my rec room. Yep, it's working.
Try out our nationwide 5G coverage free for 30 days. Download the U.S. Cellular Tri-Us app today.
Celebrate Independence Day the Tri-Cities way. The River of Fire Festival is back Thursday, July 4th. It's a blast with something for everyone. Free admission and free parking. Kids Zone, Food Truck Alley, plus live music on 2 stages. Park entrance closes at 9 p.m. and the legendary River of Fire fireworks show starts at 10. The River of Fire, presented by Giza Credit Union and these sponsors. The annual River of Fire 2024, Thursday, July 4th.
I have prepared a Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins from England?
Heavens no, they're from the pantry.
Are you from England?
Nay, I am also from the pantry. Huzzah! A toast to breakfast.
Save now with Cascade Farm and Outdoors' latest mailer. Pick up a copy in-store or at any local Buy Mart. Georgia Boot Romeos are $15 off. All bagged soil and fertilizers are 25% off. Save $5 on Purina Pro Plan 30-pound and up dog food. Plus, we're honoring our active military and veterans with 15% off July 2nd through the 4th. Save more with our latest mailer at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest. Homegrown. Honest values.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Happy birthday, USA! What's more American than baseball, apple pie, and fireworks? Your Dust Devils have them all. Come celebrate our independence a day early on Wednesday, July 3rd, as we play ball and light up the sky above the Tri with post-game fireworks, brought to you by McCacken Electric. America! Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
TriQ Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your health headlines this morning, the FDA has officially approved a new medication to treat Alzheimer's disease. The medication is a monoclonal antibody created by Eli Lilly. It's called donanemab, and last month a panel of FDA advisors agreed that the medication was safe and works to help slow the progression of Alzheimer's. But it won't be cheap. A 6-month course will cost more than $12,000. If you need a full year of treatment, it'll cost you about $32,000. Also, a potentially harmful additive found in sodas and some other food products is getting banned by the FDA. It's called brominated vegetable oil, or BVO. And according to the FDA, it keeps citrus flavoring from floating to the top of beverages, but it could also affect your health. But the nonprofit and research group, Environmental Working Group, says BVO can build up in your body, causing headaches, skin problems, and loss of muscle coordination. The FDA's ban is set to take effect on August 2nd, but companies have 1 year after that date to reformulate their products. Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, extreme heat has already affected tens of millions of people across the country this year alone. When we come back, we look at what steps the Biden administration is taking to help protect workers. But first, Riley Fitzgerald will have your first alertful forecast. She'll let you know just how hot we're getting these next couple of days. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Teriyaki sauce, burger, pineapple, cheese, burger, pineapple, cheese, teriyaki.
Brace yourself, the new teriyaki burger, only at Carl's Jr.
Big burger! Good burger.
Car wreck? I'm here to help you. His caring and supportive nature created a bond, and he shares that with every client he has.
Stacy always says really good things about me.
I got T-boned at an intersection. Ended up having a back injury. Mariano got me about 50 times more than I thought I was gonna get.
I did my best, and she got way more than she expected.
Can't thank Mariano enough. I mean, he is the guy.
Call 853-2222.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
The pursuit of happiness starts with a good night's sleep.
It's your patriotic right to get fantastic savings on premium quality mattress sets.
We source from local manufacturers to get the finest quality and comfort at the lowest price.
During our Patriot Sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like $3.99 for a queen-size Sealy plush mattress.
Or an adjustable bed for $9.99.
To celebrate, come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot Sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Criminal illegals flooding our southern border and fentanyl flooding our streets. But Dan Newhouse has a plan to fight back. Stop illegal immigration, secure the border, and seize illegal fentanyl.
We need to keep pushing hard, working hard to stop the illegal flow of people and the illegal flow of drugs.
Call Congressman Newhouse and tell him to keep fighting to stop the illegal flow of people and drugs at the southern border.
Hey, Tri-Cities! It's Eric the Peanut Guy with your Tri-City Dust Devils. Happy birthday, USA! What's more American than baseball, apple pie, and fireworks? Your Dust Devils have them all. Come celebrate our independence a day early on Wednesday, July 3rd, as we play ball and light up the sky above the Tri with post-game fireworks, brought to you by McCacken Electric. America! Visit the official ticket site at DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It will blow you away.
Apple Valley News Now, recently honored by the Society of Professional Journalists with first place awards for general excellence, breaking news, health reporting, and video series. We all like awards, but our mission is to serve you with news that gets results. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Is that Carl's Jr.'s 2 for $6 double take deal? I get 2 charcoal, cheesy, juicy, crunchy, melty, spicy choices for $6? I need to do a double take. 2 irresistible items, $6. Only at Carl's Jr.
Hey, Burger! Good Burger.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil sky cam. The birds are out this morning at Giesa Stadium, and we are up getting ready for our day. 60 degrees in the Tri-Cities right now. We're looking at sunny and hot conditions for the rest of your Wednesday. Excessive heat is on the way starting Friday, and 100s are also on the way. So we're looking forward to that, but we're also being cautious because that is going to be extreme, excessive heat heading into our region. On our first alert radar, we see very clear skies, and that's going to be how that's going to be our conditions for the next couple of days. Very dry and very clear. And if we take a look at our futurecast, I'm not going to press pause at all because we are just seeing barely any clouds across our region. Very clear skies, very dry as well over the next couple of days for our Wednesday into our Thursday, and our Friday is looking like that as well. Wind speeds right now in our region, Dayton looks like it's hitting 16 miles per hour, Toppenish 18 miles per hour. Ellensburg is where most of this wind is going to be hanging out today, and as we head into the rest of our day through our Wednesday, we're going to be seeing wind pick up in the Kittitas area and overnight just kind of move a little southeast throughout the evening. So that's where our wind is going to be today and into tonight, but not a whole lot to worry about, just some wind gusts on the forecast. Our temperatures right now, we're seeing mostly the 60s, 60 in the Tri-Cities, 60 in Yakima this morning, and 51 degrees in Walla Walla. Heading into our temperatures for today, our highs quite warm. We're seeing mid to upper 80s in the Yakima Valley, in the Mid-Columbia, upper 80s and lower 90s, and heading into the foothills of the Blues, mid to upper 80s there as well. So we've got some nice warm temps, very clear skies on the forecast for today, very warm conditions. Tonight, clear conditions as well, windy in that Kittitas area and Yakima, and mostly in the mid 50s. Heading into tomorrow, we're going to be seeing very warm conditions, mid 90s for the most part, very clear skies, very hot conditions heading into our Thursday. Here's our 7-day forecast. Heat from Friday through Tuesday. Very warm conditions. We're seeing those 100s on the forecast. Our temperatures have just been picking up over the last couple of days, and they're going to be picking up through the weekend. So 100s are on the forecast. And our overnights are picking up as well. We don't get too much relief. That Sunday night, we see 69 for our overnight. So very warm overnight temperatures as well. 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Once again, excessive heat Friday through Tuesday. Very sunny conditions, unrelenting sun basically over the next couple of days. And we even see our overnights hit 70 degrees in the Tri-Cities for Sunday night and Monday night. So very warm conditions over the next couple of days. Walla Walla is seeing very similar conditions. We're seeing lots and lots of sun. Friday hits 100 degrees, and heading through Tuesday, we do have an excessive heat warning, so that's a warning to stay inside if you can, drink lots and lots of water, and if you are going out into the sun, be sure to find some shade if you can. It's going to be very warm over the next couple of days, so stay safe and have a great Wednesday. I'll send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Riley. Well, extreme heat has already been a factor for tens of millions of people across the nation this year. Yesterday, President Biden announced his administration is taking steps to create federal protections for workers when the temperatures rise. The proposed rule would require employers to identify when heat is likely to be dangerous, come up with an emergency plan, and train workers to make sure they're aware of what heat-related illness looks like. Employers would also have to offer shade, water, and rest breaks.
Extreme heat is the #1 weather-related killer in the United States. More people die from extreme heat than floods, hurricanes, and tornadoes combined. Say that again, combined. More people die from heat than those 3 other major issues.
Now, if all of those proposed rules sound familiar, it's because Washington State already has very similar rules in place for anybody who has to work outside in the heat. As of this year, Washington also has protections in place for people who have to work outdoors in wildfire smoke.
In more weather news across the world, Hurricane Beryl continues to devastate the Caribbean today. While the storm isn't currently hitting the United States, it's already impacting Americans. Cruise ship companies are rerouting some ships to avoid the hurricane, and other tourists are hunkering down or getting out. Meanwhile, experts predict Beryl could increase the cost of U.S. gas by 5 to 10 cents a gallon over the next week. That's because it might disrupt Gulf Coast oil refineries. Officials are warning Texans they might eventually be in the storm's path, but it would likely be weaker by then. Right now, Jamaica is preparing for the hurricane to hit. This week, Beryl became the earliest ever Cat 5 hurricane in the Atlantic Basin, fueled by record high ocean temperatures. The director of the Meteorological Services branch with Jamaica's Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation says there's a lot of anxiety ahead of the storm's arrival.
So citizens, businesses alike have been putting in place all of their hurricane preparatory steps. So there's a great deal of activity at the supermarkets, great deal of activity at our hardware stores, and people are putting in place the protection mechanisms that we know work.
In Florida, hundreds of evacuees from Jamaica arrived at the international airport Tuesday. And back in Jamaica, an island-wide curfew is in effect today from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to help keep people safe while the storm passes through. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, what seemed like a normal headache for actor Jamie Foxx turned quickly into a scary situation. Actor Jamie Foxx is revealing new details from his health scare last year. We hear from him next in your entertainment headlines.
Dishwasher on the fritz, laundry giving you fits, a water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Where are the most beautiful main streets in America? GMA's celebrating July 4th week, popping up live on main streets across the country, filled with the coolest small businesses and local charm. Will we be near you this week on
Good Morning America?
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So this morning, I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event, taking a test drive. When Dave, the sales guy, is like, "You're gonna love this." He shows me the best-in-class fuel economy and lets me know it's recommended by Consumer Reports. When Dave says, "These cars are going fast," I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Hurry in for 4th of July savings. Nissan offers 6 vehicles starting under $30,000 or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
This is Rhonda. She's a soul line dance instructor. And this is Rhonda's Good Feet story.
I love dancing, but I had foot pain and hated the fact that I had to sit out a couple dances. But since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch supports, I definitely have not felt the pain. I am able to dance longer, feel happier. My energy levels have increased. Once that energy gets into you and you're feeling good, double spins.
Get back out there with arch supports from the Good Feet store.
The sale of the season is here. It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 7 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, make your money go further with 6 years no-interest financing. And check out doorbusters while they last. But don't wait. The Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday the 4th.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
Walla Walla Regional Airport, the gateway to your next vacation. As spring and summer travels approach, plan your flights through Walla Walla Airport. We offer free parking, and we have 2 Alaska flights to Seattle daily, making your travel easy and convenient. Take the time off, explore the world, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Walla Walla Airport, your connection to your next vacation. Book today. AlaskaAir.com. Your destination awaits.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It is time for your entertainment headlines now, and you may remember last year when actor Jamie Foxx was hospitalized for a health crisis.
Very few details were shared about just what the actor was going through, but he's finally sharing some details. Foxx was hospitalized in April 2023 while he was filming the Netflix film Back in Action in Atlanta.
In a video shared on social media this week, Foxx tells a group of people he had a bad headache and asked a friend for an Advil. Take a look.
Look, April 11th last year, bad headache. Asked my boy for an Advil. I was gone for 20 days. I don't remember anything. So they told me, I'm in Atlanta, they told me, my sister and my daughter took me to the first doctor. They did a cortisone shot. The next doctor said, something going on up there. I won't say it on camera, I won't say it.
News around that, but it was so mysterious, and really it still is. There's still not a lot of details.
He's definitely not revealing what exactly it is, and we respect him for that. Wish him the best. I know he's thanked his daughter and his family for pulling through for him and getting him to the hospital. So
yeah, scary stuff.
Very scary. Well, we're going to be talking about movies and music now. So a famous actress gets a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Also, a film about taking in unwanted foster kids. Here's David Daniel with more.
I'm completely overwhelmed.
Yet another award for Kate Winslet. The Hollywood Walk of Fame star and Oscar, Emmy, and Grammy winner has received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Munich International Film Festival. Winslet was on hand to accept the honor and introduce the European premiere of her passion project, Lee, about fashion model turned war photographer Lee Miller. The film opens in U.S. theaters September 27th.
And I would just go, hey, I can sing, I can sing.
Not for a while. Ann Wilson is taking time off for health reasons. The Heart singer says a recent operation revealed cancer. While the surgery was successful, she says doctors told her to take the rest of the year off. So Heart has postponed the rest of its current Royal Flush tour, though Wilson says, I absolutely plan to be back on stage in 2025.
Can you imagine our kids on their own? We can't just look away. The state ain't no family.
Are you sure these people want us?
I know they do. You can call me Mama.
Here's a look at Sound of Hope, the story of Possum Trot. The film is based on the true story of a small town in East Texas that embraced 77 children in the foster system who no one else wanted. The inspirational drama opens in theaters on Thursday. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And Paramount Studios is close to a merger deal with Skydance Media. According to officials, the decision to merge comes after negotiations started back in April. And Paramount is the parent company of CBS, MTV, and Nickelodeon.
Skydance is an up-and-coming movie studio who helped produce the movie Top Gun: Maverick. If the merger is approved by a special committee of Paramount's board of directors, the two media companies will become a new giant in Hollywood. Paramount has struggled with the decline of cable TV and is about $14 million in debt. Instead, the new company will be supported by big money investors from a private equity firm. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, if you're a dog owner, you know there's currently only one dog park throughout all of the Tri-Cities, but that's about to change. When we come back, we'll tell you all about the new dog park opening up in Kennewick.
And a new law set to go into effect in Idaho has people rallying outside libraries showing their opposition. After the break, we'll tell you what the new law is and why it's causing a stir.
In today's Tech Bites, Netflix is phasing out its cheapest ad-free plan. Existing subscribers of the $11.99 basic tier are starting to receive notifications to switch plans. So far, most of the affected subscribers appear to live in Canada or the UK. Next, Snapchat is offering new features to personalize accounts. One feature lets Snapchat Plus subscribers design a personalized house on a snap map. Another new feature gives users the ability to send snaps or post content as fast as a tenth of a second. Finally, Michigan is building America's first smart highway. A 3-mile stretch of Interstate 94 between Ann Arbor and Detroit will be equipped with special sensors and communication equipment. The technology will send information and alerts to newer vehicles. I wish they would apply this sort of technology to traffic circles. I feel like it could help in a roundabout way. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
I'm a rusty old boat hitch, and I am barely hanging on. And while we're still miles from the lake, I'm gonna launch this boat right here. See ya. Get all state, save money on auto insurance, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
You are bountiful. Your hair can grow 590 miles over your lifetime. It's in your nature to grow. Grow thicker, fuller hair with 1 capsule a day of Advanced Hair Complex. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
To stay on top of my game, I need to keep up my energy.
Cliff Bar is purposely crafted with 10 grams of protein and organic oats.
Because the more good you put in, the more great you get out.
Cliff, the most important ingredient is you.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, fireworks can be detrimental to those dealing with PTSD like our veterans. We hear from SARC in Richland on the best way to handle those triggers in the next several days.
A new law in Idaho that allows anyone to ask for a book to be reviewed or removed if they think it's harmful to children had people rallying outside libraries this week. Coming up, we hear from people on both sides of the issue.
And a new dog park opens up in Kennewick, bringing the grand total of dog parks in the Tri-Cities to 2. We tell you what's different about this one.
And excessive heat is coming across our entire region, so how we're going to prepare for these 100-degree temps coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Wednesday, July 3rd, and yes, we are preparing for that extreme heat coming up.
I feel like I'm used to it, but I say that every time, and then I'm not used to it.
I can never get used to the triple digits. I don't think I ever will.
No one likes to sweat.
No. You know? No, not really. Well, let's check in right away with Riley Fitzgerald. She's filling in for Chief Meteorologist Josh Culbreth this morning.
Riley, what are we seeing as we're just waking up this morning?
Yeah, just waking up, we're seeing very nice conditions, 60 degrees, but later on today, we're seeing the mid to upper 80s, even some 90s across our region, so very warm conditions, and we're just going to get warmer as the days continue this week. So sunny and hot conditions today, excessive heat heading in this weekend, 100-degree temperatures are on the way, so we're getting ready for that. We're going to stay cool. We're going to drink lots of water. We're going to stay inside if we can. First alert radar, we see very clear, dry skies this morning. No clouds, and again, no rain on the forecast, especially over the next couple of days. Wind speeds on the lower side for the most part. They're going to be hanging out mostly in the Ellensburg, Kittitas kind of areas today and through this evening. Temperatures, again, very nice right now. 51 in Walla Walla, 60 in the Tri-Cities, and in Yakima. As the day continues, we're going to be seeing mid to upper 80s and very sunny conditions on the forecast. 87 in Yakima. Tri-Cities is going to be seeing upper 80s, lower 90s today. And in the Walla Walla area, mid to upper 80s as well. Very warm conditions today. Excessive heat is coming on Friday. I'll have more to share about it in my full forecast, but for now, I'll send it back to Jill and Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Currently, there's only one dog park in all the Tri-Cities, but that's about to change.
The city of Kennewick will soon be getting a dog park. The new park will be right near the Playground of Dreams on the opposite side of the fishing pond at Columbia Park. The city says the new park will be 3.25 acres in size.
Most dog parks that you'll see have a couple of different sections. So, for example, the one over in Richland, they have a couple of different sections for large dogs, and then also a couple of different sections for small dogs. It'll be very similar to that. The bathroom, we'll have a parking lot, of course. The area that we're doing it at hasn't had a lot of maintenance done in the last few years. So we're going to get up and we'll bring our tree contractor in and get the trees cleaned up.
As of now, the park is set to be open by the end of this year, and construction will start at the end of the summer. The city does need some more sponsorship funding, but that is close to being finalized. Yesterday, we told you the historic Kennewick business Farmers Exchange had closed up shop.
Now we've learned when the business is planning to hold its liquidation sale. According to a Facebook post from the business, that sale is starting today from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The liquidation sale will continue through the rest of the week, closing early on the 4th, that's tomorrow, and they're clearing everything out. So nursery plants will be 75% off and everything else will be 40% off.
There are plenty of fireworks shows around our region to enjoy, and while you may buy your own fireworks to set off, it's important to take note of where you plan on doing it.
While some counties or cities allow fireworks, fireworks can also be triggers for those dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder, especially our veterans. Combat veterans who have returned home to civilian life can often find themselves struggling when it comes to fireworks celebrations.
Anna Hahn, a clinical director with SARC in Richland, says for veterans who are worried about symptoms this time of year, there is something they can do.
Have those headphones ready to have a movie to watch or some music to listen to or someone to talk to let your support people know that you may need them that night and to be there. The support people can model the breathing with them, talk to them softly through what they're experiencing.
Han recommends anyone struggling with PTSD symptoms at this time of year find at least one person to reach out to. Don't just depend on your pets to give you comfort or distraction. Well, July is often the start date for new state laws that don't take effect at the beginning of the new year. In Idaho, new restrictions on libraries have people split.
People rallied outside libraries this week, showing their opposition to a new law that lets anyone ask for a book to be reviewed or removed if they think it's harmful to children. So who decides what's harmful? That's one of the many lingering questions about what this law means for Idaho, with opponents saying they're concerned about censorship and the lawsuits that libraries could face if they don't comply.
But advocates say they feel better about letting children roam the library if they know that the material is restricted.
I don't think that it's ever okay for anything sexualized to be given to kids that are under the age of, say, 13. And I think that the parents should be the ones to determine whether or not they want their children to see those books. And if the parents want their kids to see those books, Amazon's available or the adult section is available.
These libraries are educated professionals. They don't need to be putting up with ideology. That's an infringement of my freedom and my tax dollars to go to fight those fines. Our libraries can potentially be fined to not comply with those requests.
Some Idaho libraries have implemented age limits in response to the new law. Others are requiring parents to sign waivers in order to allow children inside. Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's a win for mental health as Astria Toppenish Hospital broke ground on a new behavioral health unit.
They've nearly doubled the size for patient capacity. Riley Fitzgerald has that report. Stay with us.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like a Sealy Queen mattress for $3.99.
Come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Wild Edition for $339 a month for 36 months, or purchase with $3.9 for 36 and get $2,000 wild bonus cash.
It's 1,000 miles from here, but our open southern border is costing us billions and bringing deadly drugs into our communities. The rich are doing just fine, but working families are struggling. I'm Tiffany Smiley, and I approve this message because even though the political establishment told me to wait my turn, I'm running for Congress now to secure the border and lower the cost of living because Washington families can't afford to wait any longer.
Want to see some serious fireworks? Because we're stepping up the savings during the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Factory Direct Summit, now only $299.99. Or save up to $500 on an all-new Tempur Breeze and get a $300 gift. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In a continued commitment to providing resources for mental health care needs in the state, Astrea-Toppenish Hospital broke ground on a new behavioral health unit.
Riley Fitzgerald was there and has details on the new unit that's nearly doubled its capacity for patients. Hey, Riley.
Good morning. This right here is where an additional 14 beds, creating a total of 29, will be added to increase local behavioral health services in Central Washington. It's estimated that with this expansion, the team will be able to serve an additional 157 psychiatric patients per year.
So we serve the chronically mentally ill patients, and they primarily have a schizophrenia, but secondarily they have bipolar disorder, and their need for a longer-term stay to stabilize. Almost all of them struggle with substance abuse issues as well.
Astrea-Toppenish Hospital's program serves patients from across the state, providing long-term intensive inpatient psychiatric care. The goal is to help people to stabilize and develop coping skills to manage symptoms safely upon release.
We see about 75 to 80 patients a year in our current unit, and that will double, obviously, as we open our new unit. And that's because they're 90 to 180-day stays.
And Kathy Bambrick, hospital administrator, says the hospital team is ready for the expansion.
As a testament to how well it's put together and the quality and safety that are in place every day for our patients, Department of Health and the Joint Commission both came and surveyed our behavioral health unit, and they found no findings. And the Joint Commission told us that it's been 10 years since they saw one that was run as well as ours. And so we are exceptionally proud of it. We are ready to double in size.
Along with the addition, the team is also completely renovating the current unit, built in the 1960s.
Our facilities might be a little bit on the old side in our current unit, but after we remodel, it'll be state-of-the-art with indoor and outdoor spaces for our patients so they can really have a healing environment, which is incredibly important for the chronically mentally ill population.
Kathy Bambrick says now that ground has been broken, it's estimated the project will be completed by early fall 2025. Reporting in Toppenish, I'm Riley Fitzgerald for Good Morning Northwest.
According to the hospital, 100% of the required $13.1 million have been secured to complete the unit.
Funding came from 5 grants from the Washington State Department of Commerce and federal appropriations led by Representative Dan Newhouse and State Senator Maria Cantwell. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, if you're hitting the road for the 4th of July holiday, we have good news about gas prices. We tell you just how good in a few minutes.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hit.
Call 853-2222.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Visit us at our new urban wine bar in historic downtown Kennewick. Choose from a variety of wines and food from our expanded menu. Enjoy time with friends old and new. After hours with riverfront views from our shaded patio, we are Murray Gaston Wine Bar.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
The sale of the season is here. It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 7 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, make your money go further with 6 years no interest financing. And check out doorbusters while they last. But don't wait. The Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday the 4th.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Meet Apple Valley News Now viewer Ann Carlson of Hermiston.
We've really enjoyed your station. Apple Valley News Now has been able to cover some of the Hermiston events. Not a lot of spin on the news and good weather reporting.
Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
Next live, Deborah Jo Rupp from That 90s Show. Plus, Live's Festive 4th Week continues.
I gotta tell you, it's gonna be an exciting show.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day today. We're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil Sky Cam. 60 degrees in the Tri-Cities right now and a very clear skies over our region. Sunny and hot conditions are on the way for your day today. The temperatures keep on warming up. We do have an excessive heat warning heading into our area this weekend, starting Friday all the way through Tuesday, because 100-degree temperatures are on the way. So let's take a look at our First Alert radar this morning, where we see very, very dry and clear skies. Not much to worry about in terms of clouds. And on my Futurecast, I'm just going to let it roll because there is not a whole lot going on. There's maybe a few scattered clouds, but otherwise very dry, very clear over the next couple of days from our Wednesday to our Thursday and beyond. Let's take a look at our wind speeds. Right now we're seeing 12 miles per hour in the Ellensburg area, 18 miles per hour in Toppenish, 17 miles per hour in Dayton. Otherwise, mostly chill for our winds, not too much to worry about for right now. On our Futurecast for our wind speeds, picking up around the Ellensburg area and heading south-southeast as the day continues, and as we get into our evenings, wind may pick up a little bit more before settling back down overnight. And then wind speeds are not too much to worry about for your Thursday. Temperatures right now mostly in the 50s and 60s, 51 in Walla Walla. Tri-Cities and Yakima are at 60 degrees, so pretty nice if you head out the door early on this morning. Taking a look at our temperatures for today, here's our highs, mid to upper 80s in the Yakima Valley. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 80s and lower 90s. Very hot day today. And in the foothills of the Blues, mid to upper 80s on the forecast for today. Let's take a look at our temperatures for this evening. We've got mostly mid-50s, basically across the whole board. Clear conditions, a little bit windy in Kittitas and Yakima counties, especially as we head into later on this evening. Forecast for tomorrow, clear skies, hot conditions, mid-90s for our 4th of July. So a very, very warm day we are going to be celebrating tomorrow. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, heat over the next couple of days. We've got 100 starting on Friday, and that's when that excessive heat warning starts through Thursday, or through Tuesday next week. We've got 100s on the forecast and very clear skies over the next couple of days, and our overnight lows are picking up as well. So for the 4th of July on Thursday, our overnight low is going to be 61, so beautiful conditions to watch any fireworks if you do plan on doing that. Heading into Sunday night, we see upper 60s for our overnight lows. So from upper 60s to mid 106 degrees we see on Monday, so very warm conditions on the way. 7-day forecast in the Tri-Cities, heat from that Friday through Tuesday once again as we see 100-degree temperatures, potentially even picking up to the uppers 108 degrees on Tuesday for the Tri-Cities. Overnight lows, we're seeing potentially 70s for our Sunday night into Monday. Beautiful conditions, but very, very hot. So we're going to be being very safe, drinking lots of water, staying inside if you can, in shade if you can't stay inside. And the 7-day forecast for Walla Walla, very warm conditions as well. 100 start on Friday and head through Tuesday as well. Very warm conditions over the next couple of days. Beautiful conditions for firework watching on your Thursday, but have a great Wednesday. I'll send it back to Jill.
Thank you, Riley. Turning to consumer news now and the cost of that July 4th gathering. Well, according to the American Farm Bureau's 4th of July Market Basket Survey, the cost to host a barbecue is up 5% from last year. That price is 30% higher from 5 years ago. The survey says to host a group of 10 people this year will cost a little over $71 for the celebration. In 2023, that number was under $70 for the same amount. The most expensive part of those gatherings are the meats you'll be grilling, but bread, milk, and other side items are also priced higher compared to last year. If you're hitting the road today for the 4th of July holiday, there's some good news about gas prices. The national average for a gallon of regular gas was $3.50 on Tuesday, and according to AAA and Gas Buddy, it's expected to drop by 1 cent by Thursday. That would make the price at the pump the cheapest on Independence Day in 3 years. Last year, the price was a few cents higher, and in 2022, gas prices were the most expensive at $4.79. Here in Washington, gas prices tend to be higher than the national average. The average cost of a gallon of regular in Yakima County is $4. In Benton and Franklin counties, it's a little more at $4.15. And in Walla Walla County, it's over $4.50. We're also waiting to see what impact Hurricane Beryl will have on gas prices because the hurricane could disrupt Gulf Coast oil refineries. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, a police officer goes viral after helping a mom with a newborn find baby formula. We've got the heartwarming story in just a few minutes.
It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 7 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, get 6 years no interest financing. But hurry, the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Everyone in this house is a liar.
I am the best liar.
My relative
won an Oscar.
Emmy.
Trust nobody.
Claim to Fame premieres July 10th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Hermiston, Road 68 in Pasco, and the new location on West Court Street. July 10th is a 710 sale from 8 to 10 p.m. at all 6 locations. This year is off the charts. Get 50% off glass, free goodie bags for the first 300 people through the door, free tacos from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. only at our Kennewick location. Don't miss the huge savings on the one-day July 10th 710 sale at all 6 locations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus in Kennewick now accepting new patients for primary care. We offer patient-specific solutions for physical, mental, and emotional health concerns. You'll receive quality one-on-one time with our medical professionals and experienced support team. Begin your new health plan with today's best technologies and facilities for the whole family. Play hard, live well at the PC. Call us at 509-783-5465 today.
Have you ever had a day like this? These are why we got in the game. Capuzza Lighting, accident injury lawyers.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Taking the time to savor Thomas's crunchy yet soft bagels.
Thanks, Tom.
It's Tom, actually.
Right, Tom.
Tom. You doing that on purpose?
Tam.
Tam.
How have we got to town? Huzzah! A toast to breakfast.
Bikes, pancakes, a parade, the cardboard regatta, fireworks, and so much more. As Apple Valley News Now welcomes Pasco's grand old 4th of July celebration. Get more information at PascoGeo4.com. And we'll see you at Pasco's grand old 4th of July.
It's the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years, no interest, and free shipping. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
First alert weather from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Welcome back. Let's take a look close to home. On our forecast today, we're seeing lots of sunshine. Some wind gusts to start out for the Kittitas Valley. We're seeing 91 in Vantage today, 84 in Ellensburg. Lots of sunshine across the entire region and not many clouds at all. In the Yakima Valley, we're going to be seeing upper 80s today. We've got lots of sunshine, some later night wind gusts. Those are going to be heading through quite later on this evening. In the Mid-Columbia, we're seeing upper 80s and lower 90s. Basically just sunny conditions, not too much to worry about other than that. Just lots of heat across the entire region today. And in the foothills of the Blues, sunny conditions as well, all the way from lower 80s. We're seeing lower 80s in Athena, Hefner, Boardman, and then all the way up to the upper 80s. Hermiston is seeing 89, Walla Walla 87 today, Milton Freewater 86. Lots of sunny conditions on your forecast. That's a close to home look. We're going to have more coming up.
Thank you, Riley. And check this out now. One police department is getting a pretty strong reaction to a video shared on its social media page.
In the middle of the night, an officer asked grocery store workers to open up so he could help out a mother. Madeline Audley has the story.
A mother's frantic phone call leads to a late-night rush. Knocking on the door of this shuttered Miami Township Meijer.
I know there's people there working somewhere.
That's police officer Corporal Hunter Willoughby, recorded on his body-worn camera, using every tool available to answer her plea.
One mighty bright light got there.
He's got a good reason to knock.
There is a mom who has, she said her milk dried up and she can't find anywhere to buy formula.
So he asks these workers to help.
Because I'll buy it for her and take it to her.
Determined.
Infant formula.
But a little stumped.
What the heck's the difference?
Workers step in to help him find what he needs.
What else you need? This is it. I just need formula. Yeah, she said she just doesn't have any formula and her breast milk is dried up. And her baby's a week old.
Yeah, she had a bottle.
Good thinking.
Making sure mom and baby can sleep safe and sound.
It brought a tear to my eye.
When Chief Mike Mills first saw the video, he knew he couldn't keep it to himself.
We get called for so many different variety of things that have nothing to do with the criminal justice system. And a lot of times the officers show up and they help out. And really that's what it's about. Officers get into this line of work to help.
The video liked on Facebook nearly 2,000 times, spreading a little good news in a world that could use a bit more of it.
This kind of stuff happens every day all around the country, just nobody hears about it.
Oh my goodness, Jessica, you saw me. I was tearing up throughout that.
You were doing this. I'm like, is she tearing up?
When they said the baby was a week old, I mean, I can only imagine how desperate that mother felt, and to have him go out and get that formula. That is really special. Well, the officer refused to accept reimbursement for the purchase. He made out